Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at two keyboards from Kolude. The first one is their Key Hub. By the way, both of these were sent over for review purposes by the manufacturer, and at 89 US dollars, the Key Hub essentially offers you what it sounds like. A hub of different ports and card readers. We even have HDMI out. So we'll be getting to that in a moment. This is in the black color. The other keyboard is their KD-K2, which is just an aluminum wireless keyboard, Bluetooth at that. And this one is in space gray. So let's start off with the Key Hub, their signature piece. Go ahead and push that out of frame, at least a little bit. And nothing else really to show on the packaging, just the model number and color over here. Let's get it out of the box and let's take a look what the Key Hub is all about. Now, the first thing you may notice is they've included a silicone cover so that in the event you want to protect your keyboard from spills, dust, all that stuff, you can use it. This is not for me, but I could see how some people would use it. Very thin, again, all aluminum build. This is the type of keyboard that I could see a lot of different productivity users as well as content creators using. It just makes sense. Small and hopefully very efficient in terms of what it is capable of delivering. So, first and foremost, again, all metal or aluminum. This is the black finish, as I mentioned before. Keys are all circular, which is really a matter of personal preference. Clicky, they have good travel. It will take some time getting used to circular keys for me. I can't think of the last time that I worked with circular keys, but part of what Kolude is pitching here is design as well. But the real show is up here at the top. So let's go over that for a second because it is pretty impressive. HDMI out, as I mentioned earlier. We have a micro SD card slot reader, of course, card reader, full-size SD card reader. Then we have one USB 2.0 port, three USB 3.0 ports, and then power delivery and USB-C for connecting to the machine of choice. So this is pretty impressive. I mean, I don't remember seeing a keyboard like this, and I wouldn't be shocked if something else exists that tries to take this on, but this is a pretty impressive piece of hardware. And it's really thin, feels well made. Again, at $89, if you're comfortable with typing on this and you need these sort of ports and don't want to have a separate hub, seems like a great device to me. Some instructions here, the user manual, and then they include this fairly long Type-C to Type-C for connecting the keyboard, as well as these look like 2 feet to attach to the bottom. So pretty cool. Definitely going to try this out. This one is of particular interest to me because of the ports. I can see using that. Although I do prefer wireless keyboards. If you follow my channel, you know that. This is still incredibly cool. And the fact, let me put this back in correctly, the fact that you can use this obviously in a mobile capacity, because it is that, small, that lightweight, in spite of being metal, I really like. Now let's go over to the Bluetooth, which, look, I appreciate Bluetooth, but obviously you can't have the hub and have Bluetooth. It's just not possible to accommodate both. Again, packaging straightforward, space gray, model number there, model number there. Let's open this up. So this has a much shorter Type-C to Type-A. That makes sense because after all, it doesn't need a long cable. It's wireless. The same 2 feet, the same silicone skin here. Go ahead and remove that. And I think it's nice that they include it. I mean, it's not anything crazy. Your instructions right there. Let's move this out of the way and let's open this up. And I think that, they were going for the Mac, the Apple market. But I think content creators, and again, people who are honed in on productivity are really going to like that Key Hub. This is more of just a traditional keyboard. So if you really like the styling, if you're a fan of the circular keys, then this is going to be up your alley because, again, it's, the same layout as the other keyboard, and the key travel's good. Again, build quality, solid. I think they've put together a nice product. And up at the top, just that single port for the Type-C, as well as a power switch, or that could be the Bluetooth. Let's see. This does have a battery on board, so there's the Bluetooth. We do have backlighting, if you were able to see it there. There is some backlighting. I can turn down the studio light so you can see that. Bear with me. because I think it's pretty cool to have a backlit wireless keyboard. I mean, granted, all of my wireless keyboards are backlit, but they're all over $200. They're gaming, mechanical Logitechs at this point. So let's just see what the backlighting looks like on this. I will kill the lights. Bear with me. And we'll see exactly what this looks like. So, not that visible. Maybe I got to bring the lights back up a little bit. I think it got too dark in here. Then again, I could have done the stages. Let's try. Let's just see if... Okay, so that's as bright as it goes. Let's go ahead and take the lights down. See what you can see. I think right about there you're able to see it fairly well. But I'll bring it up to the camera. This may be a limitation of the camera more than anything. And I mean, the backlighting in person is fairly good. It's not the brightest backlighting I've ever seen, but pretty good. There you get a better shot of it. Let me go ahead and bring the lights back up. So, you know, this is pretty straightforward. If you want a wireless keyboard, this may be a good option. Again, I would have to get used to the circular keys, but I think the form factor and the breadth of functionality that Kolude has pumped into this makes it unique. But obviously the key hub is, in my opinion, where it's really at, because that's where you're getting something that I think is Kolude's brand. As I've stated already, I mean, where else are you getting a keyboard that has this going on? And so this is the more intriguing one to me. Just having a wireless keyboard, there's nothing wrong with it. I think this is good for an all-in-one if you want to replace a standard that comes a stock keyboard with an all-in-one PC, whether you're, again, a PC user or a Mac user. But this is the one that really has my interest because we just have a lot more going on because of the extra added functionality. So we'll see what the throughput is like on the hubs, and I will get back to you. But there you have it. The Kolude KD-K2 and key hub, Bluetooth here, wired here, but all the goodness of being hardwired if you had to be, which is what makes it unique. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button, and as usual, please feel free to subscribe, and please stay safe. Later.